welcome back to my channel. Another Mask Monday today. As you can see, I'm wearing my Facetory bunny ears today. Really like them, really enjoy them today. I'm also wearing my Facetory Let's Talk Vitality Firming Mask. I just felt like my skin needs a little firming. It says to wear for 15 minutes. So this is the mask I'm wearing. And it smells real pleasant. The last one that I had from last Monday was the sugar bear one. The sweet, not sugar bear, the sweet honey bear. That smelled pretty good, but I like the way this one smells even better. Because it has a nice, pleasant, clean floral scent. Somewhere like in the clean floral scent, you know, kind of fragrance to it. And it's very light, you know. And I love the way it kind of fits my face really well. Just like the other mask. It's also a tissue. It's also a tissue material. So, yeah, just letting you know a little bit about this mask. The key ingredients are punica granatum fruit pomegranate extract. This antioxidant-rich ingredient helps slow down the signs of aging, creating smooth and supple skin. Shea butter. This skin softening ingredient helps from a protective barrier to seal in moisture. So it has pomegranate in it, which is pretty good. And yeah, so I'm in collaboration with Laura the Bargain Hunter. So if you haven't seen any of her videos, or if you haven't seen her channel, go ahead and watch her. I encourage you guys to go watch her. Go ahead and put her her screen picture here and her information. You can go and see her. And yeah, we're in collaboration. We're going to go ahead and do the same exercise on Mask Mondays. As far as like today's exercise, we're going to talk about our bad breakups or any kind of like relationships that we dodge bullets from. Which I have a couple to say, which I have a couple of stories to say about that. But the one I want to talk about is how I met my husband. I met my husband through a baby shower with my cousin, my girl cousin. She was having a baby shower, and my guy cousin, which is my girl cousin's brother, had a friend from work, a co-worker, that he invited over to the baby shower. He had just gotten, and you know, so that was my future husband. He had just gotten over a breakup 3 years prior. And when he met me, he told my guy cousin that he wanted to meet me. He wanted to talk to me and meet me. So, so we talked over the phone. He knew that I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend at the time. I was with my boyfriend for about a year, or less than a year, I want to say. Was back in 1998. I was in my senior year of high school, and yeah, so I had a boyfriend already at the time, but I think my husband was I think he rescued me from a bad relationship that could have happened in the future. And I'm sure it was I'm sure it would have been a bad relationship, because you know, my ex-boyfriend, you know, I want to say that I left my ex-boyfriend to be with my husband. It's just, what I'm saying is that at the time I was already in a position where I was going to break up with my ex-boyfriend to, you know, start dating my future husband. So, in the past presence, you know. Future, in the past presence, he was going to be my future husband, which I didn't, you know, I had no idea, of course. You know, you don't plan things like that. But so I was already in a position. I was in a situation, or in a position that I was already gonna break up with my ex-boyfriend, and well, I had my husband, my future husband, you know, that I was talking to, and so from there, So yeah, so he really rescued me from that relationship, because that relationship was going to be toxic. From what I saw, my ex-boyfriend wasn't a very good, had very good moral values as far as like, he didn't have any future goal values, what he wanted to do in the future, you know, to better himself, better his life, as far as like going to college. And he also was into some things that are not good, as far as like, you know, things he hid from me that I had no idea that he had hid. He had hid some things from me, like private things that he was doing that I wasn't aware of. But thank goodness that I had met my husband around that time, because who knows what would have happened if I stayed with my ex-boyfriend. So yeah, and so I think it was a blessing in disguise. Even though I'm not with my ex-husband right now, I know this is a sad story. I'm not with him anymore. I gave him 20 years of my life. You know, we had a long run, and it was just time to call it quits between us, because I can already tell that our marriage wasn't, you know, heading in the right direction anymore. And so we broke up. We got a divorce just recently. So yeah, it's kind of sad, you know, in a way. And, you know, kind of, you know, as you can tell that I still feel a little like uncomfortable talking about it, but it's for the best. He had other goals in mind, and so he had other goals in mind. He went to college. He had an education. He started making better money than myself. I went to college, but I didn't finish. I didn't graduate or finish my college. I was in a depressed state, you know, for a while, but that's why I felt like my ex-husband lacked, you know, where he could have helped me in a situation where he knew that he could have helped me in bettering my education by encouraging me. So I already knew that he didn't have plans. He didn't have me in his plans for his future, for anything in his future. So we didn't have any kids, which, you know, I think, you know, I wanted to have kids. It would have been a blessing if I did, but I didn't. So things always happen for a reason. And I believe that was just, you know, a way of God. Well, I don't know. God doesn't intervene, but like I said, you know, I think it was a way of like how it worked out that we didn't have any kids, because if we had kids, and then being divorced, it wouldn't have been good on the kids. So we didn't have any kids, which I did. I did want kids, but he didn't. And so, and he didn't give us a home under our name to say it's ours, you know. So, I mean, I think I don't know if he already had this in mind, where he already had this idea in mind that he wasn't going to have anything under our names. Our bank accounts were separate. We had separate bank accounts. His idea, his decision that he wanted to have separate bank accounts. Also, we didn't have but our vehicles under each other's names, and I think that's about it. We didn't have a home, you know, to say that all we did was just rent it throughout our life. We stayed with his mom for our first 5 years of marriage, and then after that we moved out, but we were renting, and then ever since then we were renting since then. We did try to buy a mobile home together, but the mobile home started falling apart, and my husband at the time wasn't willing to fix the mobile home up, and that should have been a red flag, you know, for me to realize and see, hey, he's not really wanting to pursue, you know, anything serious with us having a home together. He kept having this dream of wanting to have his dream home in the future, that his home is going to, you know, he's going to put all his time and efforts and money in his dream home, which he never had until after our divorce, or when we separated, because we separated in 2015 and we had our divorce in 2019. So we were separated for about 5 years. Yeah, so we're separated for about 5 years before he decided he was going to go ahead and get a home, of course, without me, which was, it was kind of like I felt like I was betrayed, because he could have found this home for us, you know, for our future, and I had given everything to him, all my life, all my, you know, all my love, all my life, all my dedication to the marriage, you know, all my hard work put into the marriage, as far as, you know, making sure that he was happy, you know, and at times, you know, it was just hard, you know, to even talk to him, because, you know, he would always like change subjects, or he would always push away. And so it was kind of hard for me. It's kind of hard for one person. It's hard for just one person to try to work out a relationship, to work on a relationship when the other person's not doing their part. So it was kind of hard for me to keep our marriage together. And finally, I just had it. I realized this is not going to work, and it's and it wasn't working for a while. And I think I had the guts or the courage to stand up and say, hey, look, you know, this is not working out, and we should get a divorce. And he agreed, you know. But I felt like, you know, why did it have to take me to stand up and say, you know, that we're having these issues, these problems that he could have resolved, and he didn't. So yeah, so again, I guess I dodged this bullet as well later on in my years, because yeah, we really didn't have any kind of like any benefits, or any kind of fruitful benefits out of our marriage, you know. So I guess I dodged 2 bullets. Maybe this is just a way, you know, of my life turning out this way, because there's probably somebody else better out there for me. And if there isn't anybody out there else better for me, that's fine. I'm fine being single. I have no problems. I'm not really even looking for anybody at the moment. I'm not really interested in finding anybody. After 20 years of being married, I think I kind of already have an idea. If I do decide to marry a second time, I'm gonna have standards. Okay, so yeah, I have standards that I want to go off of, you know, if I do decide to marry anybody again. So that's my exercise. I wonder if I wonder what Laura's story is going to be. Like I said, we're in collaboration. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the same subject. So go ahead and check out her channel and check out her story on her bad breakups, or bullets she dodged, relationships she dodged before she met her husband, of course. And yeah, so go ahead, and I encourage you to go watch her channel on Mask Mondays. She's very lovely. She's very nice and lovely, and you know, just really good, genuine person, you know, to meet. And so for those who are new to my channel, who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. Also give my video a thumbs up, because it helps out my channel. And yeah, stay subscribed to my channel. We still have about 0 minutes before I take this mask off, so that I can tell you what my thoughts are on this mask. So like as always, all the masks that I've come across always have like this thick consistency, thick like drenched serum in the mask. So I really love this feeling. I really love that feeling. It feels real soft, real smooth, real moist. And I love this mask. I just really do. I love the pleasant scent of this mask. I think I might buy me some more of this type of mask. It's the Vitality mask, firming mask. I really did enjoy a lot. So let's take off my mask, and I'm gonna get up close so I can show you how my skin looks with this when I take this mask off. So let me take this mask off. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze some of this. I'm gonna squeeze the serum out, because this is what I've been doing with my masks now too. I've been squeezing the serums out of them, and I've just been applying it on. I have some, if y'all can see, I have some serum on my hand. I've just been applying it on my skin. It's a really nice, pleasant floral scent. Can't pinpoint the flower though, but yeah, really nice. So I thank you guys for joining me today. And I hope that you'll join me in my next Mask Mondays and exercise. Again, like I said, I'll be collaborating with Laura, the Bargain Hunter, hopefully on a lot of subjects that we will be coming up each Monday when we do our Mask Mondays. I really quite enjoy this. Hope you guys are enjoying them as well. And you let me down below if you had any bad breakups or any bullets you dodged. So it's very drenched with the serum. So if I get up close, you're going to see how. So if you get up close, you're going to see how thick the serum is. Up close. Zoom me out a little. There we go. My face looks terrible. That's why I was in need of this mask. But okay, my gems, I'm just going to go ahead and let this dry on its own. Let the serum do its duty. And then that way you'll see a refreshed skin. Alright, thank you for watching, and I love you, my gems. Stay subscribed like I mentioned, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you. You have a good night, good morning, good day, whatever part of the day you're in right now. Bye.